Welcome to Strategy Battle Gaming to another GBHL YouTube channel video. You're here with your host, as always, GBHL James, and we are coming to you almost live. This is going to go up as soon as I've finished recording this, but almost live, our raffle for the prizes that we announced earlier this week. So for those of you that aren't aware and are watching this video, we did a raffle from last week to try and raise some funds for some new recording equipment, which we are in desperate need of. And the response was amazing. I said that we needed a minimum of 20 people in order for this raffle to go ahead, and I can confirm that 35 of our subscribers got behind this project, and you know, they really helped us out. They donated lots of lovely messages as well. Plenty of people saying, you know, listen, if I win this prize or if I win that prize, it's consider that my donation to the channel. Other people saying, if you don't get above 20, don't worry. We really appreciate all the content you're putting out there. You know, it's our main form of entertainment. That's been brilliant. So I'm going to show you now the prizes that we put up. So the third place prize, and the first one that I'm going to be drawing, is going to be for the Finecast Bard. That's right, and it's brand new in blister. I bought this because I like Bard in the movies, but I'm never gonna use it. I'm never gonna use it. I might have used it for maybe him and some eagles or something. But I've got Bayon and I've got Radagast. I can't see myself ever using him. And I also prefer the sculpt, I have to say, in the that's actually in the Desolation of Smaug Stockport. So Desolation of Smaug Stockport, Desolation of Smaug Sourcebook. So hopefully that will come out at some point. The second place prize is going to be the lovely Tauriel. Now I really was unsure of whether to raffle her off because I really like her, and I do have some Milkwood Rangers. But realistically, I think that I'm probably going to be using Legolas if I'm going to be leading them. And maybe a new sculpt will come out for her that's a little bit better than this. I'm not a huge fan of the sculpt. So that is going to be our second place prize. And the first place prize is going to be brand new box of Grimhammers. That's right. Box of Grimhammers. So I think it's only right that we, I'm not like Jamie, I don't like to do my raffles using a computer randomizer with numbers. I'm going to do the old fashioned way. So I've got a little bucket here, and I've got all of my names here, and what I'm going to do is you're going to see me fold them up and put them in here so you know who they are. So the first, oh, by the way, there is one person who wished to remain anonymous, which obviously does make it pretty tough in terms of a raffle, for people not to get a little bit suspicious, but I will call you Phil. I won't say your whole name. Okay, so first up, we've got Dave Fredericks of Shadow and Flame. They both donated together as Shadow and Flame. He is going in. He's in. Next up, we've got Billy Fitzmaurice. And accompanying me reading these names is a massive thank you to each of you. So we're going to fold him up. I'm going to pop him in. Next up, Kevin Demansky. Kevin, there we go, Kevin Demansky. I know that we've got Camille in here as well. Thanks for your support, buddy. Going in the bucket. This might take some time, but I'm all about building up the tension, guys. Next up, we've got Matthew Davies. Thank you very much for your support. You're being folded up and you're being put in the bucket. We've got Simon Brown, another fantastic first aid subscriber, supporting his Hobbit hobby and getting behind the channel. He's folded up and he's going in. We've got Mark Furness. Mark Furness. Excuse me if I get any of your names wrong, by the way, guys. I will do my absolute best. He's folded up. Goes in the raffle. Next up, we've got Scary Clown Man himself, Eric Wren. There we go. Thanks for all of your additional donations that you've been making and are planning to make on a regular basis. We really support that. You're going in a raffle. We've got Mark Yelenich. Here he is, Mark Yelenich. He's been folded up. And he's going in the bucket. Okay, next up, got Kev Lawrence of Shadow and Flame, Shadow himself. Will be at the Desolation of Stockport 2.0. Can't wait to catch up with him and see what he's got planned to showcase to you all. He's been folded up and he's been dropped in the bucket. Next up, we've got Elliot McDonald, the young Abe Lincoln himself. Been folded up. He's been making quite a few tournaments in the Great British Hobbit League this year. He's going into the bucket. Next up, we have got Camille Delansky. There he is, Camille Delansky. Fold you up and stick you in the bucket. On the roll call, continuing, we've got Johan R. Skok, maybe? Skok. Johan Skok. Johan. We've got Johan. He's being folded up. What was also brilliant about this this appeal, as it were, this raffle, so we've got tons of guys coming from across the world. David Alexander, Scotland, you know, could be a foreign country soon. I know it's a foreign country, but you know what I mean. Could be an independent country soon. So David Alexander being folded up, he's being popped in here. See, David, if you'd have, if you vote yes, then you'd have had to pay £15 instead of £10 because of postage. You know what I mean? Just saying. Next up, we've got Dave Egan. You've been folded up and been put in the bucket. Thanks very much for your contribution. Jamie Finnegan, big shout out to Jamie. Obviously, he's been helping us with some videos lately. He lives in the local area. Has been getting involved in a very, very popular, or what looks to be popular, campaign night that's going to be happening at the Northwest Gaming Centre. And I believe that there was over 8 players who came and got involved in that, which is great for the local gaming scene. And we're dropping that in there. Next up, we've got Stephen Gill. There he is. Thank you very much for your support, pal. I'm sure originally that you wanted your to be anonymous, not with this, but when we read out your speed friendly question, then we thoroughly outed you. So of course, we read your names first in speed friendly question. Being folded up and being put in there. There we go. Next up, we've got Dave Shearer. Played this guy before. Lovely, lovely guy. Looking forward to seeing and catching up with him. Desolation of Stockport. Can't believe it's only 3 weeks away. It's going to be awesome. More prizes to be won there, guys. I believe there's only like, is there 10 tickets now left? So if you're thinking of coming, get on it, guys. It's going to be the largest independent UK tournament ever. You're going in there, buddy. Next up, we've got Tom Pickard. Thank you very much for your support, buddy. Yeah, we've got lots of donations, lots of people contributing from Canada, from America, a couple from Europe as well, from Greece, I think. Next up, we've got William Pointer. We owe you some money, by the way, for your scouring of the Shire that you gave us. So make sure when you come to Stockport that you demand that of Jamie and I, and we'll give you that money. Because I know that we've just not seen you or transferred that across. So there you go, William. You're going to go in here. All the best. Next up, and I'm going to try my best with your second name, but don't be offended if I get it wrong. We've got Stavros Atlamazagoglu. 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 Have I got that right? Stavros, your name's been folded. Let me know in the comments below if I got it right or not. Been folded up and going in here. Now, if your name does get pulled out, guys, make sure that you contact ilovewargaming@gmail.com and give me your address, and we'll get that sent out. I do have to put. We had a guy called James. I think it was James. Was it James Richardson? I know his second name is definitely Richardson, who won a prize that we did ages and ages ago. And it just lived in my cellar for we unboxed it a few months ago after he told us at Throne of Skulls that we hadn't sent it to him yet. And I honestly don't think it's gone out in the outgoing mail, so we'll get that sorted. Don't be worried, everybody else. This will all go at once. Okay, next up we've got Rob Jacobs, and thank you very much for your extra donations as well. Look forward to giving you Serpent Guard when you come to Stockport. Here we go, Rob. All going in here. I know that you contributed a bit extra to say, you know, consider this my subscription fee for the next full 4 months, which I thought was really generous, and that's what we like to see. David Reed, our brother from another mother up in Scotland. There he is. He's being folded up. Can't wait to come to the Stirling tournament in Scotland. Jamie highly recommends that for anybody who wants to make the journey. Next up, we got Jan Luchtenberg, who isn't coming to Stockport. I would say I'm disappointed with you, but you're just such a nice guy. I think we all agree. So Jan, you're being folded up and you're going into the raffle. And thanks for all of the extra contributions as well that you made. You've got to get yourself up because we've got your big rule book that you left at the Northwest Gaming Centre when you were here last time. The one and only Barry O'Neill, he's coming down over from Ireland again. And looking forward to catching up with you and having a drink, buddy. It's going to be a great weekend. It's going to be so good. I hope you're all excited for it. I folded you up. You're going in the bucket. There we go. Don Barnett, thank you very, very much for your contribution. folded up in the bucket. Gabrielle Easley, is that right? Gabrielle Easley. Again, thank you to you. You know, you guys, for the time being, of course, you know, we've been doing this as our hobby, but in the long run, you're the guys who are going to be enabling us to make content all of the time, you know, because ultimately for this to be sustainable, you know, it has to generate at least enough income to justify the time and the cost of the hobby as well, really. Next up, we've got Dave Whitaker. Thank you very, very much for your support, pal. Folding you up, going in this magic silver bucket. Give it a good mixture. I don't want all the guys who went in first not to have a chance. Lawrence Miller, is that you, Larry? Thank you very much for your contribution, buddy. Lots of you guys, like I say, said that, you know, no matter what happens, to keep the donation, and, you know, oh, Larry, you nearly didn't go in the bucket. Woo, can't have that. Okay, now this is our guy who wants to remain anonymous, so I'll just cover up the rest of his name. I'm going to call, oh, where are you? There we go. We're going to call you Phil. Thanks for your contribution. I don't worry about too much about being anonymous on this channel. I very highly doubt that anybody will find you. But I understand that being outed doing a hobby like this is a big tough thing. A lot of my clients are starting to realise, because we can only get time to film in the gym sometimes, that Lord of the Rings is my hobby. Just made me feel a bit better about it. Okay, next up we've got Stephen Denby. So we've got Stephen Denby. There you are, pal. You're being folded up. You're going in. One for you, Marley. Looking forward to meeting you, pal, at the tournament, having a beverage. You've been folded. You've gone in the bucket. Adam Pattenden. Thanks for your contribution. Folded up in the silver bucket. It's going to make riveting watching, isn't it? Clinton Whitney. Thank you very much, Clint. I appreciate your contribution. I wonder if any of you guys think that, you know, when we do have some form of subscription service, that maybe a raffle is part of it. You know, that if you contribute, say, you have a Silmaril membership or a Ring of Power membership, or however we end up doing it. I think we were thinking like a Mithril membership, a Silmaril membership, and a Ring of Power membership. Maybe if the guys who are on the Ring of Power membership, we do a draw each month and we give away a prize. What do you think? Is that a good idea? Jamie Winers. We've had a few Jamies. Jamie's a rubbish name, but luckily you guys aren't rubbish people. You know, why did your parents not pick James? That's a real name. Okay, Jamie Winers watches all of our videos, shares everything, helps us, you know. Even if you don't like a video, just like the videos, it helps the channel. And comment on the videos, create discussion. You're going in the silver. Vicky Irvine from Canada. Vicky, I love you very, very much, you know. You've contributed a lot to the channel over the last few months, and, you know, it is an attitude like that which is going to help keep this channel going, so couldn't thank you enough. All the way from Canada, you're going in to my magic silver bucket. I'm sure Jane got these for free from a wedding, and that they had like little rose bushes in them, and all of the guests got them, and they were like part of the centerpieces. It's an interesting fact for the day. And the final, and I'll say last but not least, because I'm sure that Joe here was the first person to get involved in a raffle. We've got Joe Holohan from Ireland, I believe, if my memory serves me. Thank you very much for your contribution. You're going in. Okay, I'm going to give this a really good mix. I'm going to start off with the draw, the bard, okay? So one hand in the bucket. Here we go. Who is going to get it? Drum roll, please. Winning bard is Joseph Holohan. Ha! Congratulations. Well done, pal. So Joseph, this bard is going to be on its way to you. Make sure that you let me know what your address is by emailing ilovewargaming, and we'll get that sent out to you. So let's give it a good mixture. I'm going to get two of these buckets and sort of mix them between each other, so we don't get a situation where the last ones that were in, because I'm aware that Joe was the last one in, but at the same time, oh, couple caught on it, couple in it, there we go. It's like a raffle cocktail, okay? Let's see what we get. So this is for Tauriel, okay? So Tauriel, who is going to win Tauriel? I've got it here in my hand. The winner of Tauriel is Mark Yelenich. Well done, Mark. You have won Tauriel. Absolutely superb effort there, pal. So again, make sure you email ilovewargaming@gmail.com and I'll get that sent out to you. And finally, it's the big prize. It is the Grimhammers. I hope you're all looking forward to this. Let's do another real good shake. So everyone's got a good chance. Oh, let's get that out. Well done. Not let it get caught on the handles. This is much more fun, although much more time consuming, I think, than doing random numbers. What do you reckon? Is my way of doing a raffle better, or does it take too long? Okay, this is for the Grimhammers. I know that you're all tense about this. Let's see who gets it. Who is it? Who is it? The winner of the Grimhammers is Stephen Denby. Well done, pal. You have won the Grimhammers. Commiserations to everybody who didn't win a prize, but thank you so much for getting behind it. It wasn't all just about winning a prize. It was, of course, about supporting this channel so we can get a camera. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and I am actually going to be going and getting this camera, and I will film some footage of me getting the camera, and I shall then film some footage of the camera using the iPhone, hopefully for the last time. So once again, we could not do this without your support. You know, Jamie and myself might be the beating heart of this channel, and of course now, you know, Damien and Tom are assisting with content for certain shows, etc. But you guys, you are the lifeblood of the GBHL community and YouTube channel, and we can only do this with your support. So thank you to everybody who not just got involved in that and has enabled us to get the camera and all of the accessories that will go with it, because I think 35, especially with the number of international contributors, might just got enough. I might have to use a little bit of my own funds, but that's not too much of a problem. Thank you so much for doing that. You are absolute stars. Remember, if you can make contributions each month, it helps us so much. Let me know what you think about doing a raffle each month for everybody who contributes each month. Maybe that is something that could work for us in terms of generating a form of income to do things like create a studio and buy better equipment, etc. I think mics will be one of the next steps because sound is an issue for us. So congratulations to Joseph Holohan, who won Bard, to Mark Jelenich, who won the Tauriel, and to Stephen Denby, who won the Grimhammers. Remember, all of you guys who are watching this, you supported your Hobbit hobby. Happy Strategy Battle Gaming from myself, Jamie, and the rest of the GBHL team.